Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima and I'm here checking out Angus Hates Aliens. This is an odd one. I never thought I would see another PSP Mini. But, well, we are seeing another PSP Mini. Let's just take a quick look around the menu first. You got the help menu, which tells you everything you need to know. Now, this control set is a little weird, but if you're like me, you'll do this. You'll go to your settings menu by holding your home button, and you will change the right stick to be L and R. So you can move the right analog stick to the left to shoot to the left, and the right to the shoot to the right. You don't really need to assign the touchscreen to anything, but if you wanted to manually assign your med kits to be up on the D-pad and then have that down by the right analog stick, sure, you can do that. I don't do that, but you can do that. Let's just go and load my game. This is after about, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour. Don't really think I need much more experience in the game to know what's going on, so let's go. And it automatically gives me a prompt to save, because not only does it let you save in specific periods, you can also just manually save from here. You can also restore, which will put you back to the last save point, which is quite convenient. You've also got storage. Now, this is where you can put any of your inventory items to save for later. And as you can see, I have a ton of pistol bullets, because they hand out ammo like candy if you exploit the right set of areas. But right now I've got a shotgun, a flamethrower, and a small gun, which is a pistol. Because, like, see, I don't get that. Small gun, pistol. Small gun, pistol. Ammo for a standard pistol. Why'd you call it a small gun? I have no idea. But you've also got the flamethrower and the shotgun. The English in this game isn't exactly fantastic. That English there was fine, if a little bit undetailed. But it just seems a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Uninspired, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Now, the weapons do have their own different sets of stats and abilities. Like, for example, the shotgun here, you need to be really close, but if you're close enough, you'll do damage to multiple things. God damn it, I knew that must have been a trap. Bloody boxes. And of course, you can upgrade your weapons to stores. Oh, those look fun. You can upgrade your weapons to stores to be slightly more effective. Actually, admittedly, it's fairly more effective. Let's just set this off and run back. These are obviously some sort of proximity mine plants. And admittedly, this is actually a pretty new section. I mean, I've been fighting through mostly the same stuff for the past, like, 45 minutes or so. So seeing this is actually pretty new. But anyway, we'll just keep moving, wait for some more enemies to show up, because they will show up eventually. There's some. And there's some more. So every weapon acts in a different way. But really, when you get right down to it, the gameplay in this game is rather simple, and it basically just amounts to keep away. Just keep backing away from the enemies as fast as you possibly can. And eventually, you'll have defeated everything in your path. You also have a knife, but I sold that off almost immediately, considering how much ammo I was bloody earning. Because the amount of ammo in this game that you get in this game is ridiculous. You can get like 10 bullets off an enemy that takes 2 to defeat. So, see, I just got 7 bullets off that enemy, and it took me 2 bullets to kill him. And thankfully, the ammo doesn't actually despawn, or at least it doesn't despawn in any significant length of time. So you just end up overstocking on so much bloody ammo that... I wonder who that is down there. You end up overstocking on so much ammo that you're really at no danger of running out in any significant time period. Oh. Apparently this old grandma is under the control of the aliens. That's a new one. And I get to shoot this old grandma and keep her money. $130 money to be exact. Wow, that's actually a lot of money. But this is the game, basically. Like, we got a shop here, and the annoying thing about this shop is that this radio that's playing in the background plays every single time. It looks like whenever you have a major environment change, it changes the radio, but trust me, you're going to be visiting multiple shops along the way, and goddamn, my earphone just fell out. You're going to be visiting multiple shops along the way, and as you do, this radio will get extremely irritating because it will repeat constantly. Also, I bought a flamethrower, and it gave me one in a crate immediately afterwards, and it was infuriating. But anyway, we can go upgrade our weapons here. It's just simple stats that you can upgrade. Nothing particularly out of the ordinary. We'll just get some capacity for the flamethrower, because why not, right? And we can also use a med kit. To be fair, it's probably a smart idea. I probably will... I'll go get another med kit now I think about it. Probably a good idea to carry an extra one around. Let's go. And there's another storage thing here, so we'll just take our spare shotgun bullets and move them like over there. So we have some room. Welcome to the world of the Dungeon Master. Okay. That was a little odd, but alright. Free medkit, woohoo! But anyway, most of the gameplay in this game really just does come down to keep away from the enemies and just shoot them until they die. That's basically it. Like, it's not particularly visceral or anything approaching really engaging, just due to the way everything just falls over and dies without... I mean, sure, there is a bunch of exploding alien guts, but it's just... It gets dull after a few minutes. It's not dynamic in any way, it's just a pre-rendered animation of some kind. Like, having alien guts spattered across the ground would be pretty damn great, but... It's just... I guess it's just not to be. Let's use the flamethrower. So the flamethrower works in a different way to most of the other weapons. You just fire it and everything lights on fire, and you just... Again, it's keep away. That's basically all the game has been so far. You've got hand grenades that you can lob at them that do a little bit of extra damage, but other than that, it's just one big game of keep away from the zombies and shoot the zombies. And, well, I guess that is the idea of zombie games, but it's just, like, really? Couldn't have made the shooting a little bit more dynamic? Alright, apparently we've got to kill this granny. Oh god, why? Whoop, I just died. Thankfully, it just gives you the option to load to the nearest checkpoint, and the game is actually very generous with its checkpoints. Like, amazingly generous. Yep, these guys can swarm you pretty quick, so that's why I need to get the shotgun out. Alright. Shut up, please. Thank you. There we go. Gotta try and keep up the grands. Admittedly, this adds a little bit of variety, but not... God damn it! That's annoying. Let's do that again. Actually, to be fair, I'll use that med kit I have saved. The game does have a lot of auto-aiming, thankfully, so generally the guns you point in a direction and whatever you're shooting, it will hit, basically. Not much to say about it, really, just... It really is just a... extremely average shooter. I mean, I have nothing great to say about it. I mean, the game works. I'll give it credit for actually working like a shooter, even though if it's not exactly that satisfying of a shooter, it's still a working shooter. It's just, it doesn't do anything that particularly amazing. Actually, I don't really need to buy anything. I'll just use some... Whoops. Hang on. There we go. It just doesn't do anything that particularly fantastic to justify its existence. I think that's the words I'm looking for. It's alright. I ain't gonna win a Nobel Prize, but at least it might keep some of you entertained. I'm not personally feeling it. I'm just getting bored. That's basically all I'm doing at the moment. I'm just waiting. Oh look, a boss fight. Come to daddy. I can take control of my environment and of you. You will be surprised. Not the best writing. Pretty sure it was written by someone who... I'm not going to say doesn't have a grasp of the English language, but something more along the lines of it just doesn't feel like English is their regular language. What the hell is that? Okay, so... Whoops. Apparently he's not affected by... Whoop. Oh, that was easy. Just move along. What you were fighting was a mental shadow. That was a bit strange. We'll use that. No reason not to. And we'll just move along, I guess. I'll probably take some... Oh, no, I don't really need to take any pistol bullets. There is no story. You just have this military commander and this alien talking to you, and the enemies that you're facing in this particular part of the game talking to you down the bottom of the screen. The world's been overtaken by aliens, and you just need to go and save the world, basically. Oh look, I actually get an SMG. And it actually fires... Okay, that's actually a lot better. Let's see. Much better. Much better. Alright, I'm gonna go get all my spare pistol bullets. To be fair, I could probably deposit my small gun as well. Put that in there, and then put that over there, and now I have 300 bullets. Great. Let's go kill some stuff. At least it does keep the variety up. The graphical styling of the game is actually pretty nice to look at, especially for a PSP Minis game. It's nothing absolutely amazing, but it's nice to look at, and that means a lot more than, you know, trying to make it look amazing and make it look terrible. I think I might as well use all my bullets, right? I've got an SMG. My earphone just fell out again. This is really starting to irritate me. I need to start wearing my big headphones during these recordings. Sound design isn't anything fantastic though. Music's mostly just more generic than anything. None of the characters really have character. Now that I think about it, it's just a bunch of like the same guy. What's this? Just a bunch of the same guy in 3 different roles. This guy is nasty, but he's starting his attack. But once he has started his attacking sprint, he cannot see anymore. Right, okay. You'll just shotgun him to death, I guess. Because that's what you do with all the enemies in these games. You play keep away, you shoot them till they die. Makes sense. Oh, great. Nuclear barrels. There we go. And what's the bet? I'm going to go right on through there, and they're going to immediately throw a few more. Apparently not. But apparently they've given me a lot of resources, and they've told me to have fun. Right, thanks guys. Yep. Should have known they'd throw a few of these guys at me again, but thankfully we can deal with that purely by method of just shooting them dead with a full mag of SMG ammo and getting enough ammo to refill everything I've lost. So let's just continue onwards. Wait for another one to show up. I've said it already, but I'll say it again. It's not a bad game, not by any means of the... Not by any stretch of the imagination is this game a bad game. It is simply a average game. It works, but it's not entirely visceral. It's got decent graphics, but nothing too mind-blowing. The gameplay is relatively dull gunplay, but it still works. It's got decent enough auto-aim. You are my great disinfector. That does not sound like something anything would say. Let's just blow the shit out of these and take the rest of the bullets, and off we go. But if you want me to just say what I've been thinking about this game, it's still a little bit of a slog more than anything else. Because I've just been spending... I've spent about an hour in this game now, just wandering along similar laid out levels, even though they look different. And getting... Do not be too greedy. I wonder what's in there, but I'm actually really close to death, so we better not risk it. Medkits! Can't use that. I'll just use this medkit then. And buy another medkit and use that instead. And upgrade my SMG. And my shotgun too, maybe? Yeah, I'll give it a little bit more damage. Alright, let's be greedy. Okay. Thankfully I have a... Well, actually, I don't have a simple key. Okay, that'll be a problem. There are parts in this game where you can just open up other rooms and such with keys, but... Yeah. Actually, do I... Yeah, I have no enough money for a simple key, but... It's just a room with goodies inside of it. Probably another simple key, because it just tends to chain off. Enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. Oh. I'm not really that fried, am I? I can just do this. Or not. Ah, this is problematic. Almost made it through. Let's try that again. It's really... you know what? Yeah, that's enough. 17 and a half minutes is more than enough to show off this game. This was a look at Angus Hates Aliens. Just came out yesterday on the store. It's $7.99 at its base price, which I honestly think is a little bit too much. Sub $5 would suit this game a whole lot more better. At least in my point of view. But... It's not terrible, it's just average. Doesn't really do anything that amazing, and well, it's not that bad. That's pretty much all I've got to say about it. So this has been Blue Maxima, and I'll see you all next time.